Yeah.
Hey, what's up all my fellow tube heads out there in video land? Cyber Ray 1976 here again with you here again today. Got a huge DVD update to do. It's been quite a while since I did my last one. Got a lot to show you today. I've got 28 movies since my last update, so this is probably going to be a two-parter. So be sure and tune in for part two. And got a special guest with me here today. Got my daughter with me today. This is Cameron. Say hi, Cameron.
Hi.
She's going to be helping me out today, just showing off some of my movies. And like I said, I've got a lot to do, so let's go ahead and get started. I've got these separated according to where I found them and the prices I paid for them, so I'll tell you about that as I go through them. This first one I've actually had for a while, and I meant to do it in my last update, and I completely forgot to show it off. But I was a fan of the 1990s X-Men animated cartoon series, and they finally put out Volume 5 to this. This is the fifth and final season of the X-Men, the animated series. And actually ordered this off of Amazon.com. This is the only one I order online. These, I had these burnt, but I went ahead and bought like the official DVDs up at Flea in the mall, because I've been wanting these for a while. Got Phantasm 2. I'm a huge fan of the Phantasm series. It's probably, besides Nightmare on Elm Street, Phantasm is probably my favorite overall horror series. This is part 4. I had part 1 already on DVD, but I went ahead and got 2, 3, and 4. Like I say, I already had them burned, but I went ahead and got them again anyway. I had this for a while too. I just went ahead and threw this in. I got this at FYE a while back. This is Red Sonja, one of my favorite sword and sorcery type movies from the 80s, of course, with Arnold. I was always a huge fan of that movie. Growing up, because I was always a fan of Arnold and Conan and those types of movies. This next bunch of movies I've got at the flea market. Got most of these for pretty cheap. Found the first season of The Big Bang Theory, one of my favorite TV shows that's on now. The show is hilarious if you've not seen it. I think it's probably the funniest show on TV now. I love it. It's season 1, and this is season 2. I got these next 3 at the flea market also. I got these for pretty cheap. I got the unrated director's cut of the new Wolfman movie with Anthony Hopkins and Benicio del Toro, which I actually liked. It got mixed reviews. I actually liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. It stayed true to the original one, but it kind of had a cool twist to it in the end. It was what it was. It was exactly what I was expecting it to be, no more, no less. I was pretty pleased with it. Also picked up Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio. Pretty cool movie. Pretty interesting, cool story, cool plot twist in the end. Good acting, good overall production and directing. I thought it had some good acting. Very good movie. If you've not seen it, check it out. Also, I collect all the Marvel and DC animated movies, and I did not have this one. This was the only one I was missing. I found this at the flea market. It's the Wonder Woman animated movie, which is really good. I'm not a huge fan of Wonder Woman, but I did want this one to complete my set. But as far as staying true to the character and the origin, that one is probably one of the closest ones out of all of them. These next few I found at Walmart. Like I said in my last video update, I'm slowly but surely trying to work on my Western collection, and I've not seen this, but I have seen Tombstone, and my friend Chris told me that if I like Tombstone, I would like Wyatt Earp, and he actually said Wyatt Earp was better than Tombstone. So I said, well, if it's better than Tombstone, I've got to see it. So I found this at Walmart for $5, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's got a lot of good actors in it. It's got Gene Hackman, who's always excellent, and Kevin Costner, Dennis Quaid. So I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I had this on VHS, but I went ahead and picked it up on DVD. Walmart for $5. The Green Mile, Frank Darabont. Anything he directs is awesome. I like everything he's done so far. And of course, this has some excellent actors in it too. Of course, Stephen King, based on his book. I found these at Walmart also. Got these for $5 a piece. I'm a huge fan of old school wrestling from the 80s, late 70s, early 90s. And I had the Hulk Hogan one of this, like this, and this is a 3-disc set of Roddy Piper, Born to Controversy. He's actually one of my favorite wrestlers from the 80s, along with Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Andre the Giant. And I seen this, and I couldn't believe I found it for $5. And I've watched some of the matches on this so far, and it's awesome. It has Mr. T, Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, of course, and a bunch of other 80s wrestling stars. It was if you're an 80s fan, it was an 80s fan dream come true to watch some of these guys get on there with like Mr. T, some of the other guys on there, Rick Rude, Big John Studd, and but yeah, this is awesome. Speaking of Andre the Giant, I found the Andre the Giant one. It's just one disc, kind of like the other one. The other one was 3 discs. This one just one disc. It has some of his earlier matches from the late 70s, early 80s on it. I was always a huge Andre the Giant fan back in the day. These next few I found at the movie gallery in Bluefield, Virginia. They're going out of business. I went down there and picked up a few more. I picked up a few the last video update I did, but I went ahead and picked up a few more. This is the 3rd Pumpkinhead movie. It's Pumpkinhead Ashes to Ashes, which is a direct sequel to the first one. It completely ignores part 2, and which is a good thing because part 2 pretty much sucked. I love the first one, and I actually really like this one a lot. I thought this was a very good sequel. It has Lance Henriksen returning as Ed Harley, his character from the first film, which is I love this movie series. Part 4 is also very good. This film, my friend Chris let me borrow, and I was so impressed with it, I went out and bought me a copy of it at Movie Gallery. It's called 100 Feet. Has Famke Janssen in it. From most people probably know her as Jean Grey from the X-Men series. But if you like haunted houses, supernatural thrillers, this one I can't recommend enough. I was very impressed with this film. It was very good. These two I also picked up a Movie Gallery. My friend Scott recommended this one to me. It's got Bill Goldberg in it. It's called Santa's Sleigh. This is I watched this not too long ago. It's actually pretty good. It's very cheesy. It's very funny. Got a lot of funny kills in it. It's actually got a pretty decent storyline too. If you want just a good cheese fest, laugh, sit back, laugh out loud kind of horror movie, you definitely need to check this out. And my last DVD I'm going to do in this segment, like I say, tune in for part 2. The last one in this one is it's an animated horror film. It's called City of Rot. I've not seen this yet, but it's a zombie apocalypse movie. It takes place in the future, and like I say, the entire film is animated. And I have not watched this yet, but I'm going to probably watch this probably tomorrow on my day off. So like I say, that's what I've found so far, but I've got a lot more to show you, so tune in for part 2, and we'll see you next time.